Good day and welcome to another episode of the GSR Podcast. I'm your host, Jose Angelo Zalweta, and today I am joined by digital sales specialist, Sir Eman.
Hello everyone. Thank you for having me.
The weather's been extra rough and the whole mood has been a lot rougher. So what better way to help alleviate the dreary days and actually think about something we can control for the meantime than, well, just spare some thoughts for food, specifically what kind of food we can enjoy on rainy days like this. So I got Sir Eman and Sir Marco's help. You can't see Sir Marco because he's doing his usual thing over
So he's all the way back there.
We love you very much. Thank you so much for your work. He gave the thumbs up. Let's frickin' go. And we decided to make a tier list, tentative. Please save your violent reactions for the comments so we can actually talk to you. And if you want us to add different foods or put your put your 2 centavos in for what foods we should have added on the tier list, or if you want to come to the office to punch me in my fat mouth for daring to put your favorite food in a certain tier, go right ahead. We can have some form of hopefully civil discussion. Anyway, without further ado, sir, let's get right to it.
Again, thanks for having me. I was apparently told that I was the local foodie in the office, so I guess that's why I was chosen to be in this very special episode of the podcast. So over here we got a couple of food items. I hope it can be picked up on the camera. Yeah. Around like a dozen or so. That should give us quite a lot to talk about for today. So would you like to start?
Yes.
Sir Angelo?
Yes.
Okay then. So first, we got coffee. Again, we're judging this by how much we like eating this during the rainy season, right?
Yeah.
So first, we got coffee. What do you think, sir? Are you a big coffee guy?
I am actually not that big of a coffee person. I am more of a tea person because I drink milk tea a lot more frequently. And because when I drink coffee, okay, I'm going to go on a yapping tangent. I'm the type that when you drink coffee for the first like couple of weeks, I start on my quote unquote cycle of coffee. It hits really hard. But the more coffee I drink, the more caffeine it takes for me to not crash, because it's the cycle of chugging coffee to make sure that the subsequent crashes don't hit you. So right before the first crash hits, you take another shot. I'm like that. And then when I feel like I've had too much of that, I stop drinking coffee for long periods of time.
Really?
Yeah. That's how I get. But I would put coffee in S tier.
Wait, how do we do this, by the way? Because what if, let's say, for example, we have a food item that we particularly have different opinions on. Let's say you say something is S and I say something is B. Do we find like a middle ground?
We might as well.
Okay. Just in case. Who knows, right? Well, actually, I agree with the S vote for the coffee because, again, I do like coffee.
Hell yeah.
I drink at least like twice a day. You know, during the mornings and after lunch, and sometimes if I'm feeling a bit more frisky, even afterwards, like in the nighttime, And I love coffee. I think this is a no-brainer. I should put it at S.
It's an easy S tier. Okay. Whether it's cold or whether it's ice, easy S
let me
tier.
just drag it up.
Yeah, go for it. Thank you.
There you go. First item at the S tier then. Big wins for the coffee lovers out there. Next one, we got the pochero, I believe.
Yeah, the pochero. Right? I want to see if we can go adjacent for all of the food or recipe adjacent dishes, because pochero is essentially a subtype of nilaga because it's sweeter nilaga due to adding more, I think, saba, the very specific type of sweet banana. That you boil to make it a much sweeter nilaga. I want to rank like nilaga after as well as
that makes sense.
Since
they're all soups with beef in it. It makes sense.
They're in the same main category. Another criteria I want to rank it towards, or rank the specific food items towards, is how easy it is to prep.
Oh, that's actually good.
That's one. And 2, how frequently you can eat it throughout the rainy season. Because part of the reason why I really want coffee in S tier is because, one, it takes 5 to 10 minutes if you
just boil water and just if you have like packets of coffee, you just pour it in a cup, that's it, you're done.
Even if you're making artisanal coffee, that's 15-20 minutes tops for the brewing process.
Chero.
Unless you're a cold brew person, in which case you know exactly what you're getting into, but it's still delicious.
Pochero is like one of those food items I think that you have to prepare for. So actually, like you have to go to the groceries for that one.
Yeah.
So I think Yeah, prep time is definitely, I think, a thing we should factor in.
I'd put nilaga, pochero, and bulalo. Actually, I'd put pochero and nilaga in A.
Really?
I'd put bulalo in S.
Not gonna lie, I do not remember the last time I've had pochero.
Same.
Because I think out of like the ones we've mentioned, it's probably the one that is least in my like immediate area. Like I don't really have it often because of I don't know. Like people don't really make pochero, I think, as often as it should. I don't know. I think
it might be a regional thing.
Might be actually. I have no idea where it originates, but maybe for me, I think it's probably a B. I've had it before. I mean, it's good. You know, it's meat. I love meat.
Yeah,
it's probably a B for me. What do you think?
We could put it in B, and I'd be happy to like contest it in the comments later if people think it deserves to be an A.
Yeah, pochero lover 100 is gonna comment in and chime in.
Because like when you're surfing through SocMed, nilaga comes up a lot more often than pochero does.
I love nilaga. That's the thing,
right?
And
yeah.
You think B?
Yeah, I think B for pochero sounds good. A for nilaga. But the reason why I want to put bulalo in S is because
nilaga
the bone marrow adds like extra nutrients and extra depth of flavor to the nilaga. At least to me. That, and I don't know. I think it's nicer to me that bulalo is an S tier specifically because bone broth is
amazing.
It's more nutritious, so it helps arguably a lot more in the rainy season since you need to keep up your vitamin intake.
It's also, I think, it's very hearty and rich, and and you usually like eat bulalo when it's like really piping hot.
Yeah,
and it's like perfect. That's what. There's a reason why almost all of the restaurants near Tagaytay sells bulalo.
Yeah, you're right.
Like when you go to Tagaytay, it's almost like always. It's a rite of passage at this point. When you go to Tagaytay, you sip a bit of bulalo on the side. You know, that's like, I think that's S tier as well.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind. I put nilaga on S tier.
No, honestly, understandable because compared to sinigang, nilaga's flavor base is just chill.
Yeah.
So I would put it in S specifically for rainy days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And in general, I think nilaga is more common.
Yeah, it's more common.
We have nilaga way more than pochero or bulalo, to be honest. And I don't know. Whenever there's nilaga on the table, I usually like eat twice as much more than I usually.
Because sometimes you don't really want the texture of bulalo since it changes when you have the jelly in the soup.
Yeah, exactly.
When the marrow hits the soup.
So S tiers for both of them, right? That's fair, right?
Yeah,
that's
honestly,
like,
I think so.
That's like no one would contest this, right?
I hope
unless you're vegan, in which case fair game. Next one. Next one. This is I believe this is the beef mami actually.
Beef mami.
I mean,
mami.
It is. Usually, actually, the last time I've had this was when I go to like those Paris stands. Because you know how Paris always have mami as well as an option.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to have rice, you can just have Paris mami if you want.
Isn't mami like the second most common thing in Tagaytay?
I think so.
Because they usually have, it's bulalo, it's mami, or a specific noodle dish that I can't remember when you're over there.
I think beef stews or soups are like very famous in Tagaytay, so I wouldn't like be surprised if there is beef mami there, and if it's the second most famous thing. As a food though, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I love it. So again, I love beef, so beef mami, I think it's like an A.
Yeah, I think it's a solid A.
Right? Because
the only thing stopping me from putting it in S is because it's saltier than nilaga is usually.
I feel like you wouldn't have that as much.
Yeah, like it'll hit.
Yeah.
And it'll hit good when you want to have it. But it feels like it's more nakakaumay.
Actually.
Parang mas mabilis kang maumay kapag magmamami ka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if you're going to put it at S tier, you're going to have to compare it to what we've already put there, which is the nilaga and the bulalo. Like if it's in front of me, and I was asked if I would eat mami over bulalo, I'd always go for bulalo, I think.
Fair, yeah.
Right? So I think A tier is like a safe, a safe choice. It makes sense, right?
It's interesting as well because like culturally we're way more prone to eating rice dishes than we are noodle dishes, at least here in Metro Manila.
Yeah.
So that's also another interesting consideration.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
A then.
Yeah.
Next one. We got
stuff.
champorado actually. Yeah,
I want to put it in S, but the problem is it's champorado. Even if you put tuyo in it, you're still inhaling chocolate and condensed milk. And we're at the age where too much sugar is gonna destroy us. Ah, gosh.
I guess so, but if you think about it, almost always like Filipino households have champorado, and they usually whip it out when it's rainy season.
They do. It's too much of a signature dish.
I think it's too iconic. I think to not put it there, because like if you think about it, you know how people make memes of like they make video skits, for example, online. The when it's rainy season reels, and then it's like a kid who woke up, and then the mom is like, "Oh no, go back to sleep. You don't have classes today." And then when they wake up, there's like champorado on the table, because that's like I think that's so. It's such a tradition at this point that when it's when it's the rainy season, you would make champorado. I think that's fair.
It deserves.
But you know what? Okay, if you don't want to put it as
no,
fair.
it deserves it at this point, because you're not like the fact that it's sugary is outweighed by the fact that it's that iconic for rainy season. It needs to be an S.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Because you don't. I mean, at least you don't.
Yes.
You don't have it every day. I think. Yeah. I hope you don't. If you
I
do, take it easy.
As long as if you do, you have to learn how to make the variants na talagang may barako yung ginagamit mong chocolate.
Yeah, just be careful. Because I like putting when I make when we have champorado, I like putting a lot of milk in it and a lot of sugar. That's just me, of course. But I do that because we only have it like very rarely anyway, so might as well like enjoy it.
Yeah, might as well go all out on the champorado taste when it's there.
I mean, I think since we already judge champorado, I think we should also judge tuyo. Yeah, because it's usually like part. I mean, not saying tuyo is only eaten during champorado season,
but it's an inevitable pairing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd put it in A. What about you?
I think A is fair.
Yeah,
but I do like tuyo as well. I don't have it often, but having tuyo as like a breakfast item is also really nice.
Yeah,
alongside like eggs and bacon and stuff, but. Again, I guess this isn't a breakfast tier list, so
yeah, it's a rainy day tier list, which is why I'd put it in A. Because if it were a food tier list, tuyo is S, just because everyone eats it and it's so easy to eat.
Exactly.
Yeah, you mix it everywhere. Yeah,
and it's such a good like balancing food when you have like rice.
It is. Yeah,
like
because the rice sucks in all of the saltiness of the tuyo,
and the rice is such a good like blank slate.
Yeah,
you just put tuyo
with.
And put other things like egg, and like whatever meat,
achara,
or not to mention the condiments as well, like soy sauce, vinegar, ketchup, calamansi, etc. Like it's so versatile. I think, it's such an integral breakfast food. But for the rainy season,
I'd put it in A.
I think
because because it doesn't hit the same level of iconic as champorado or coffee does. And it doesn't hit the same nutrient value that like nilaga has.
I guess so. Yeah.
As much as tuyo is super good, it's still very salty fish because you'd want to pair it with other stuff.
I mean, A is still good. A doesn't mean
walang sabaw eh. Yan lang talaga yung problema eh. Walang sabaw.
It doesn't mean that it's bad. A is still really good. That's like second best.
A is solid, yes.
It's still a compliment,
On the topic of food together with or viands together with rice, why don't we move to tapsi
log? Yeah, that makes sense.
Tapsilog rin eh.
I love tapsilog. I'm a very big fan of meat in general. I know it's very childish to say, but I'm not the biggest fan of vegetables.
Understandable, because you need to prep veggies a certain way, I feel.
No, I just like eating meat.
Okay.
Meat is just like a very, I don't know. I love meat. It's simple as that, I like eating meat, and tapsilog is way up there for me. I think.
Do you have a very quick and dirty tier list for the different types of meat that you inhale?
Beef, pork, chicken. So beef first, and then pork, and then chicken. And then fish. No, actually, you know what? Maybe fish is in the middle. There you go. I think beef is my favorite. I know I shouldn't have it too much.
Yeah.
But it's beef, You can't beat
it's beef.
A good, like, I don't know, nilaga, like a beef nilaga.
Yes.
Don't beat that. But tapsilog, it's up there, I think. Maybe I'd like to say S, but the thing is, if I put it on S, I feel like a lot of this would be on S.
Same.
I feel like as a sort of like a balancing act, we should maybe put it in A. But what do you think?
I'm torn between A or B because it's a
A or B.
solid food, but the context is rainy season.
Rainy season. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I'd put it in
Forgot
either
about that.
A or B simply because the association
Mm.
for it isn't as strong. Because normally when you're going to eat and it's raining, the things that you most frequently order when you're out are things with soups.
Yeah, no, actually that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm real. It's really like soup based dishes that are on my mind for the higher tiers, especially because I was really quick tangent. I was at Butas in Taguig, which
Mhm.
is just one of the areas leading to a barangay area in BGC,
Mm-hmm.
and I was getting breakfast, and then this gentleman walked up nearby to the nice sari store lady that I was getting breakfast from, and he asked for, I forget what specifically he ordered, but then he was like, umuulan eh, kailangan may sabaw, and I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I felt bad because I got like chicken seasick that day, and it
Yeah.
didn't have sabaw, and I'm like, parang gusto kong magsabaw.
Yeah, but you feel
Tuloy.
stupid after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and usually when you put it that way, I do understand because like when I'm going to a restaurant when it's like cold and rainy, I don't think I would order tapsilog.
Yeah.
Okay, no, fine. I think maybe it's either an A or B as well.
I'd put it in. The other
What do you
thing
think?
though is it's accessible, but there are stronger choices that people order instead
Yeah.
of silog in the rain. B.
B?
I'd put
Okay.
it in B.
You know what? Sure.
Yeah.
I hope nobody comes after us after that one, but
If
Again-
you feel like it deserves to be in a higher tier, drop your reasoning in the
this
comments.
is
Let's
again,
go.
this is only for the rainy season. Okay, if this was any other tier list, easy S for me.
We
you
are
know?
two peeps whose lives gravitate in like the middle areas of Metro Manila.
Yes.
Contextually, if Tapsilog belongs on a higher tier for you, please go right ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Again, you can make your own list. You know, this is our list. This is a certified GSR list. Okay, go make your own list if you want,
And post it in the comments so that we can see.
Exactly. Right. What else? I mean, since we should probably like keep the other Sabaw-esque aside first, since we already
Yeah.
started with like the other ulam.
Yeah, the
Stuff.
mainly ulam stuff.
I guess I think in conjunction we should do the
Barbecue?
one.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'd put it in A
Yeah.
because we gotta support our boys when they're hoofing it.
That
in
is
the rain.
true.
And the other thing is, it's in terms of ease of ability to get even in rainy season. They work really hard.
Actually, it's funny you said that because the other night I literally just went out to buy barbecue for dinner.
Diba?
I was actually buying stuff. It wasn't on my mind.
Yeah.
But when I went past like a guy who was just selling it at the side of the street
Mhm.
outside my door, I was like, I should buy barbecue.
Right?
Yeah, let me go buy barbecue.
Yeah.
You know? Just it's an added protein. You
Mm.
know.
And part of the
So-
other reason why I want to put it in A is because, especially if you get it off of street vendors or sari stores, it's almost always piping hot and fresh.
Of course. Of
Right?
course.
Yeah.
It's literally right off the grill.
Yeah.
So, you know, it makes sense.
So and it's so amazing when you're hungry and it's cold
Mhm.
and there isn't really much else you want to buy or you don't want to shell out on anything expensive and you just see that one barbecue stall and you're like, that's it. That's all I need.
yeah.
And then you take your first bite when they're done cooking it. It's like, oh, you
And
feel
it
the
smells
heat just-
really nice as well.
Yeah, it does.
Barbecue has a very distinct smell, like a smoky, like charred smell
Yes.
that I really like.
God bless the pioneers who helped centralize / make the universal freaking recipe for the barbecue sauce that every Pinoy
Mhm.
slathers onto their barbecue. Oh my God.
So what are we
Easy
going?
A for me.
A. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? A. Sure. Because I keep on thinking if it stacks up to the other S's, like whenever I'm thinking of putting something at
Mm.
S, I look at the ones that we've put at S currently
Yeah.
and I'm debating if they're even in the same level. You know?
Yeah. Because again, like soup dishes like nilaga.
Yeah.
Nilaga, I'd say, is iconic because a lot of Filipino families would probably cook it in the rain.
Yeah.
It's not the first thing, but I'm sure like it's one of the main soup dishes we would think of.
Exactly.
Because it'd be rainy.
A is fine.
Yeah.
Again, A is still good. It's not a bad thing being an A. Next one, lumpia. What do you think? Depends on what lumpia, but we're going for lumpiang Shanghai here. Because if this was lumpiang toge, this is like immediate F tier for me. I hate lumpiang toge.
I feel like lumpiang toge is just because the soybean flavor.
I just don't like it.
Makes it funky. Yeah.
I also got sick because of it.
No.
One time. I mean, to go on a tangent, back then when I was young, I think it was how it was prepared. I don't know. I just had like the worst experience with lumpiang toge. I like vomited a lot afterwards. I was like, I don't want to eat lumpiang toge anymore. But again, that's
a formative experience. Completely understandable.
That's just me.
Yeah.
But lumpiang Shanghai, on the other hand, though, that's like, but it's again, I have to keep on reeling myself back in and remember that this is for the rainy
it's for
day,
rainy
like food.
I think I'd put it in B.
I think so as well.
Specifically because of level of preparation and the fact that if a Filipino family is making lumpia, that's something that lumpia, when you make it in batches, is something you'd inevitably eat for at least 2 meals because of the level of prep it takes to make lumpia.
You usually make a lot.
Enough to at least last 1 or 2 days.
Exactly.
So like 5 or 6 meals worth, because it takes time, diba,
you don't just make like 5 lumpia.
Yeah.
You make a whole like
you make
Tupperware.
A bayong's worth of lumpia to feed your family.
You usually overshoot it, right?
Yeah. And that's not a bad thing. It's fine because it's easy to reheat. But then the other dishes you'd probably make in larger batches, which is why nilaga's up there, because you make a lot and then after you eat it, you keep it and then eat it again for another day or so. Yeah, I'd put it in B. Because personally, probably like
again, this is for the rainy season tier list. If this was any other food tier list, immediate S. Because when there's like parties and such,
yes,
I usually go for the lumpia first.
Completely understand.
You take like a handful and you're done. Everyone's done it. Don't lie.
Wait, I think we need to bump it up to A.
Oh crap! Really? Why?
Because on the topic of parties, the Filipino meme of Sharoning comes up. When you bring your own Tupperware to parties,
I guess. What party are we thinking about here?
Just random housewarming or Filipino gatherings. It could totally happen. Like if there are events, then you will get lumpia. Is a thing. It's too iconic to keep it in B, and also because if it would make sense to put it in A, just because even though there's some prep time involved and it doesn't have soup, it's still an easy enough food to prep in the rain that you can just eat throughout the days. Because when I think about it, it's really easy to just reheat and then make fresh rice.
I guess so. I mean, when you put it that way, I guess.
Yeah.
Like when it's already cooked, it's not that hard to eat again.
Yeah. And since you're inevitably going to make a lot, and if it's raining and you're feeling snacky,
a hesitant A for me then.
Understandable.
For all of your property needs, come to Global Strategy Real Estate, GSR. We at GSR are your one-stop shop for anything related to your property and more. From management to buying, selling, documentation, and maintenance, we have your back. At GSR, we aspire to provide the level of quality and service which put Japan on the map as one of the hallmarks of hospitality. Let us manage your property today.
I guess we should move on now to like the other soup-based stuff then. And then we'll round it off with the other like rice-esque meals there. Sopas.
S.
You know what? That's one of the other foods that I won't even like bother.
It has to be an S. It's such a strong contender for S that we could even bump nilaga and bulalo down to A.
Let's not get too hasty here. Then.
Fair enough. Because sopas
is good, but not that good.
Because it's so versatile. You can just have it with the macaroni, add condensed milk if you actually want it kind of sweet. Stuff whatever stuffed chicken or corned beef in it if you want, and then you just reheat it. And
sometimes you don't even need rice.
You don't. It's
Because the macaroni is already
it's
enough
already
to
a
fill you
carb,
up.
and the soup's already enough. I don't eat sopas with rice actually.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like the texture of eating pasta noodles together with rice.
Sir Marco at the back is
yeah.
saying this. He's going there. He is not agreeing with you, brother. I get it.
No, I don't. It's too carbs. If I sorry.
you made Sir speak there. I understand that
Yeah,
actually, but I usually have rice because I don't know.
Fair,
I feel like when I have meals without rice, it just doesn't feel right, you know.
Fair, yeah. Actually.
But it is very filling though by itself, and again, like I said, it's very versatile. I think people have different ways to make it. You know, again, they have different ingredients, so it's very. Whatever you have on the fridge, just toss it. It'll probably work as long as you have the condensed milk and
or just
like,
milk
or evaporated milk rather, and like the macaroni. You're probably good. You know,
Yeah.
just throw whatever veggies you have, and it's probably still gonna taste really good.
Yeah.
Sopas is S, yeah. A good sopas during the rainy day, you're probably set. You know. I guess we should proceed.
Yes.
Molo. I'll be honest, I have not had molo in like a very long time, if not
Same.
ever.
I
know
it
of
in
it, though.
B because I put it in B specifically because it's strong enough to to qualify as a rainy season food.
Yeah.
Though, for those who are watching, please feel free to drop really good molo places in the comments because since I haven't had
Actually.
molo in a hot minute, I want to taste what good molo.
I wonder if there is some nearby. Actually.
If there are any really good molo places in the general area of Makati or Taguig, please drop them in the comments. I want to visit them.
I don't remember. I just don't remember when the last time I've had molo. It's
Because it
probably-
is karender. It is like also a karenderia food, but I don't know if it's a staple karenderia prep.
Yeah, I don't think so as well.
Yeah,
Because again, I don't remember.
yeah. Because I feel like it's a staple karenderia prep food for specific regions.
Mm.
Just like how Tagaytay has bulalo, and does Batangas have mami as well?
I have no idea. I mean, I think they probably
Yeah, because
have.
I forget which specific region tends to have a lot of like noodle dishes in their side restaurants. Pero meron yan.
I think B sounds good then.
B sounds good
Right.
for molo, specifically for rainy days. in
If I
Metro
had it
Manila.
more, I might have put it at A, but
Yeah.
I genuinely don't remember.
Please,
And
comment section, throw your molo recommendations or even recipes in. I'd love to.
I also don't want to
run
give
the
a
ballot.
dishonest rating. You know, if you're going to be on S, you should probably be a very strong contender. You know, I'm not just going to put something on S
Yeah.
if I don't know it that much, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense. B is fair. I hope. I think, right?
I'd like to think so. Yeah.
I'm already for some reason there's a voice in my head saying, "Oh, you're screwed." Someone's gonna comment, but I'm just going to roll with it. B for us, okay? Again, make your own list.
Please, please remember this is subjective.
Exactly, it's extremely subjective.
Yeah.
Next soup-based food is sinigang. What do you think of sinigang?
As far as regular foods go, I think it's S tier.
S tier. Yeah, exactly.
But for rainy season,
It's S, I think. No,
I think it has to go to S.
it's S still, regardless of if it's rainy, sunny, or God forbid, snow in the Philippines. Filipinos will still
Shout out
have
Baguio.
Filipinos will still have sinigang. I think sinigang
True.
is definitely
Yes.
way too iconic to not put there. Do you know when foreigners do those like trying Filipino foods?
Yeah.
They always either have adobo or sinigang. You know, it's our local representative. You can't go wrong with sinigang.
That's true. And
Favorite sinigang though? What kind?
baka.
Baka.
Yeah.
Mine's shrimp.
Or pork.
I love shrimp. But I actually have like a small pocket pick. I really like sinigang sa bayabas. I'm not sure if you've had that.
I don't think I have. No.
It's again bayabas. There's bayabas, and the soup is a bit darker. It's not clear soup. It's really nice. You should have it. But yeah, sinigang na hipon. I think
Let me
is
know
my favorite.
where you get sinigang na bayabas or if you
Okay,
have a
I'm going
recipe for it.
to. I'm going to
Later on.
call up my old nanny then.
Oh, freaking yeah.
'Cause that's one of my core memories when I was a
Yeah.
child. When one of my nannies, or our only nanny rather, made the sinigang sa bayabas back then when I was really small. It became a core memory.
I feel you.
It was one of the first times where I was like, what is this? What am I eating? And then they told me, oh, okay, I never forgot it ever since.
Same. Only it was my mom or my grandma, and she made sinigang na
Baka?
either baka or sinigang na baboy is my fatal weakness.
Oh yeah.
Even though pork is like the lowest
Mhm.
is technically lower than fish for me because I want to keep eating it, but it's bad for me. Whenever you have good sinigang na baboy in front of me, it's I will catastrophize the entire bowl probably.
Makes sense. You
Yeah.
know what? Valid reaction. S tier.
S tier easy.
If you say lower than S tier, you're probably not Filipino. I think. Hot takes. Just saying. Last soup-based food is tinola.
Well, not technically not last. We still have goto in ours.
I classify that as like a rice
Porridge.
Yeah, porridge.
Yeah, it is a subcategory.
So let's go with
Alright.
tinola first to round up the
Yeah.
sabaws. Sabaws?
Sabaws.
Sabaw foods.
Sabaws.
Tinola. I have this thing with my best friend because
Yeah.
he is a defender of
Of tinola.
tinola. Yeah, he does not like sour
Oh.
things, so he does not like sinigang, but he will like defend tinola, which is weird for me because I'm the other way.
Same.
I'm not particularly fond of tinola. It's okay, and when I tell him that, he usually just replies to me when I say tinola doesn't taste that good. He tells me, "Hindi lang masarap mag tinola namin." Like, what? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean,
That's really fighting words.
It's
though.
okay.
I'm surprised you didn't throw
because people, I think, I don't know. It's okay. I'll still probably put it B, maybe A on a good day.
I would not put it in B.
You think
it's
so?
too good to put
Really?
in B. Yeah, because I don't
Okay.
like tinola, but I know how. But I do feel like it is underrated compared to the other soup dishes in the Pinoy palate.
I think it's because the veggies included in tinola usually aren't my favorite compared
it's
to like
it's a very specific flavor palette for it.
exactly
Malunggay,
compared to like
papaya.
nilaga, right? I like
Yeah.
the veggies there, so you can have like potatoes as well.
Yeah, it's more neutral because it's a really herbaceous soup when you
Exactly.
drink tinola.
Tinola is okay
Yeah,
for me at least.
I have to put it in S. If you feel like you
Damn.
want to put no, if you feel like specifically because the cocktail of veg and food and meat choice in tinola
Interesting.
is one of the most nutritious combinations you can get for Filipino soups. It's Filipino chicken soup. And then you have ginger and malunggay pa and papaya. That's like super nutrient dense. If you feel like it's an A on a good day, I'm comfortable putting it in A. Just
A.
because
Anything
it's
else?
not my personal favorite, but I have to give it its due. It's really
I guess
it's
I
really good.
I think A is fine then.
Yeah.
I think I can make peace with that.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I'm kind of throwing my sister under the bus. She doesn't like tinola, but not for the reasons that you'd think. She doesn't like tinola because, in her own words, the chicken is hubad. When she means
Because it
by
doesn't
that,
have batter.
yeah,
Ah.
it's like she doesn't like the texture of like naked chicken.
Specifically naked chicken or the chicken skin covering the chicken.
I think both,
I can understand why because when you
because it's like drenched in soup, right? So it's
so
like a
it's wet.
soggy, soft chicken.
and boiled chicken skin is slimy too.
She doesn't
to a
like
degree.
that.
Understandable. Yeah. It doesn't. It has.
I mean, she won't watch this, so I'm allowed to say it. But yeah.
Shout outs to Evan's best friend and sister.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, it's crazy how like two people in my life have very specific feelings
Opinions.
towards tinola. That might be our controversial, most polarizing one yet, I think.
Completely understandable.
Okay, so now we're going to go to the porridges. These two are very alike. So we got arroz caldo and goto.
Arroz caldo that I'm pretty sure arroz caldo is chicken and then goto is tripe.
I think.
Yeah.
Right?
I remember it's.
Any
for
experts?
tripe. Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, we don't have an audience here with us because they can research for us. But
Yeah. No,
they're alike
Yeah.
still.
they're very
Oh,
similar.
yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go.
Goto is tripe.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm glad. Thank God.
Still though, they're akin to lugao.
They are akin to lugao, and we don't specifically have lugao, but then lugao is very much a rainy food, so I think
Yeah,
we
that-
have to put them in S or A.
Okay, fine. Well, which do you think is better?
Ooh, I'd have to put arroz caldo in S and goto in A, specifically because tripe is pork, and tripe. I don't know about the nutritional values of tripe, pero mas bawal yung pork kaysa sa chicken.
That's fair. I do like tripe though still.
It's really good.
So are we going to put one on S, one on A, or
Put them both in A so that we don't get impaled in the comment section.
both on A? Are you sure?
Wait,
not
God.
having an
If
S?
we just had Lugao, if I had the foresight to put Lugao, we'd put Lugao in S.
Actually, we could have just hit two birds with one stone by replacing both of them in the Lugao. I think.
Conveniently pretend that the bowl of porridge in the green bowl is Lugao. Please place quote unquote Lugao in S and put the meats in A.
We have to follow through with what we've done here. So we gotta put.
Not fair.
I think this is arroz caldo, right?
Yeah, arroz caldo.
Yeah, the first one is arroz caldo.
Yeah.
This one. Then
Yeah,
the second one is
goto.
goto.
Yeah. I'd put
Arroz
goto
caldo,
in A.
I
Arroz
think-
caldo in S.
Chicken is like a clean meat. I
It's
think.
the cleaner meat.
I think people would gravitate towards more to
Arroz
arroz
caldo.
caldo. I think.
Yeah.
Educate my
Though
best
some
educated
regions would
guess.
probably want goto. So let's
Yeah.
just say that it's interchangeable, which is even funnier because they look similar.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll put one on S. I'll put arroz caldo on S.
Yeah, your mileage may vary
Exactly. And then this one we'll put goto
on S.
S. Okay.
Yeah.
There.
Oh wait, no.
What?
Wait,
You want to put it on A?
no, I don't. Let's just keep it.
This
there.
is so like skewed towards S. I mean, it just goes to show there's so many foods you can eat during the rainy season in the Philippines
that
at least.
hit really specifically, and,
Exactly.
and subjectively, we feel like this is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last one, taho. I mean, it's taho.
it is, but I'm torn between A and S, specifically
Mm-hmm.
because I like taho, but I don't want to put our taho peeps through the rigors of having to sell taho in the rain. Is another thing.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
But funnily enough, there are still people who are selling.
yeah.
I mean, not during heavy rains, but even when even when it's just drizzling, people are still selling taho.
I'd put it in A because
Think so?
taho is a really good breakfast food, but then it's not as iconic as having champurrado for breakfast.
I guess if you think about it, it's more of a vendor food and not a family prepared food. Like for at least for my family, at least we have not made taho ourselves. Have you guys?
No,
Okay.
actually.
The
secret of soya bean curd lies in the depths of Philippine culture.
Yeah, it's not. You gotta go to a school for that. You know, they don't teach that to just anyone. You know how to make taho.
Good taho.
Yeah, you can just make your own and expect it to taste as good as the ones you buy outside. But again, going back, as a rainy season food, is this an S or an A?
I'd
It's
put
not
it
a
an
B.
A.
It's definitely not a B.
Yeah, it can't be a B. It's too good to be in B tier. I'd put it in A
I'm a B.
because because taho is good and it's warm, but at the same time it has to contend with champurrado.
Yeah, actually, I was just
can't-
thinking that
It has yet to dethrone champurrado as the rainy day food.
sweet food. I might add,
True.
rainy day sweet food. I was cross referencing the S contenders and going back to taho, and I'm debating if it's better than champurrado.
Yeah.
Is it better than coffee? Is it better than sopas? I'm
I
like,
have one more reason why I can't put it in S.
why is that?
Because you can only have taho in the mornings.
That is fair.
It's so hard to find people selling taho in the
They have a
evening.
curfew.
Yeah, because the rotations are done and they're all out of taho by that time. With champurrado, with ease of prep and recipes, you can prep it like the entire day if you feel like having it as a craving.
That is true.
Mm.
Crap. Okay. Dang it. You made a good
Right?
point there. You made a good point there. I can't argue
I
with
don't
that.
want to just put everything in S. I
Okay,
have to
fine.
think
You know
really
what?
hard.
You know what? You know what? That's valid. Okay, so A it is then.
Yeah.
Again, if this was any other tier list, let's say a Filipino food tier list, easy
Easy
S. But again, this is a rainy day food tier list. I think A is fair, right? So I guess
A
this
is
is
fair.
our board then.
Yeah.
For I hope that can be seen in the camera.
Yeah.
So I guess let's go through them one by one. So for the S tiers, we got coffee, nilaga, bulalo,
Yeah.
champurrado, sopas,
Yeah.
sinigang, arroz caldo, and
Goto. Yeah.
And then on A, we got beef mami, tuyo, barbecue, Shanghai, tinola, and taho. And for our last ones on B, that is
Molo,
that's
Pochero.
Pachero, tapsilog, and molo. Again, I mean, D is still not bad. We
Yeah.
didn't put anything in F. We don't have an F tier, but if we had an F tier, that's the actual like bad foods. But again, B is still good. That's like a
Yeah.
passing grade.
Yeah. C. I'd put C as the passing grade. I'd put B as
Okay.
above average.
Yeah, that's up. Yeah, see, above
Yeah.
average. So so again, just to show one last time, there it is. Again, that's our food tier list. So, ingrain that into your mind. If you have anything you want to argue over,
Yeah.
by all means, just
We could probably post the tier list maker and our our final
Yeah, we
verdict
could
in the
probably do
comment
that.
section.
and
for
you make your
perusal.
own. Okay,
Please.
So if you have any reaction or violent reactions to any of our choices here, by all
Yeah.
means, go for it. So again, yeah.
This has been the GSR Podcast.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. If you liked this episode and want to rewatch it, replay it while you're doing your productive shenaniganery, or you want to see similar episodes on various other topics on living life here in Metro Manila or in the real estate side of things, please go ahead and follow us on social media. We're going to flash a link tree shortly where most of the links have at GSR Philippines for pretty much every social media platform. That is at GSR Philippines. This podcast episode and other episodes are also available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube Music. If you have anything you'd like help with regards to any process in the real estate sector, or if you'd like any of your real estate questions answered, we do have a website at www.gsr-ph.com. That's www.gsr-ph.com. Once again, I've been your host, Jose Angelo Zolveta, and we have Sir Eman, our digital sales specialist, who has joined us as our
Mhm.
guest for today. Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much
me.
and thank you for being here, and thank you so much for watching, everyone. This has been Food for Thought, and we'll see you guys again next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
For all of your property needs, come to Global Strategy Real Estate, GSR. We at GSR are your one-stop shop for anything related to your property and more. From management to buying, selling, documentation, and maintenance, we have your back. At GSR, we aspire to provide the level of quality and service which put Japan on the map as one of the hallmarks of hospitality. Let us manage your property today.